Guys, creating content on LinkedIn is the number one biggest way for you to create engagement with the community on LinkedIn and build some great connections. And in this episode of LinkedIn Masterclass, we'll be talking exactly about how you can post, the number of ways in which you can post on LinkedIn, and how you can create engagement with your posts, what sort of tricks actually work. And at the end, I'll also be sharing with you how I got my post trending on LinkedIn. So make sure to watch it till the end, and let's get started. Hey, welcome back everybody, I'm Ishant Sharma. I've been using LinkedIn from the last 8 months, and I've had a couple of my posts go viral. And especially when I say viral, I don't mean, comparing it with someone else. I think that the most important thing that you have to keep in mind is to compare the post engagement with your own post engagement, right? So now the most simplest way on how you can create posts on LinkedIn is by posting a normal update, right? That is something that comes up in the home feed of LinkedIn, and basically you just have to go there and you can pretty much just post whatever you want to. And myself, I had one post that had a crazy reach. For a person like me that has around 1300 connections, I got as much as it was around 15,000 accounts were reached through that particular post. Right now, that post was about how my first semester was at college. I talked about my experiences at college, the things that I missed, the things that I did right, and I attended some great conferences. So I added the complete list of the people that I heard. And I did that, and that was a great thing, because I was actually sharing experiences with people, and that is what people are more inclined towards, because people want to know your experience, right? People want to know what happened to you, how it happened, and how you overcome it. And so that was my story, and so I think that is really important for you to understand, right? Also, the most important thing on LinkedIn is that LinkedIn loves to have native content, right? And before we move on, make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and now let's get back to the tips for LinkedIn. If you have a YouTube video that you want to share with people, don't just share a link of it and put it on your post. Again, this is something that is not advisable, because then LinkedIn detects that particular post has links, so it tries to reduce its reach to as many less people as it can. And because obviously it would want as many people as possible to be engaged into their platform itself and not go on YouTube watching someone else's video. So I think that is the most important thing for you to realize. Another really important trick that I think that is really important while making a post on LinkedIn is to divide it into particular sections. Just have 2 or 3 lines, and then give it a break. Write 2 to 3 more lines, give it a break, because people don't want to read like a 10-line paragraph, and they could literally just get bite-sized info. And I think that is something that is really important for you to understand whenever you're posting an update on LinkedIn. What you can do over there is that you can literally just take out the biggest lessons that you learned from that particular article or YouTube video and make a post about it. It's really simple. I've done it, and it has definitely been rewarding. I've had some great reach using that. Now, the third way that you can create engagement with people through your post is by making carousel decks. So these are basically, you might be familiar with it from Instagram. So basically, these are PDFs that you can upload to your post, and you can literally just post whatever you want to talk about through an image, right? And image really gives you an imagery and shows you exactly what is happening, instead of writing a big paragraph and talking about stuff. I myself have gotten some pretty good reach using carousel decks. Again, they share a good amount of information. People just keep sliding next, and so they are staying on LinkedIn's platform. So LinkedIn wants to promote it to more users. Right now, the fourth way that you can create content on LinkedIn is by sharing your videos. Right? Maybe there's something that you want to talk about that recently happened to you. I myself, recently there was the Women's Day that happened, and so I just wanted to talk about Women's Day and how I'm going to use it into my own podcast. And so I shared with people saying that, hey, happy Women's Day, and for the next 1 month I'll be talking with women in tech and looking at what their journey has been like, and just to support the women in tech culture. And so I did that, and the reach was pretty good. I got almost like 4,000 to 5,000 reach on that particular post, so I think that was pretty good. There was this one time when I uploaded a post of when I went to Tech Fest at IIT Bombay, and I actually shared the video of Robo Thespian, talking about how he is and singing, a robot singing. So tons of shares and people reposting about that particular video, and that was the video that I shot using just my phone. Now, the fifth way that you can create content on LinkedIn is by going live. This is something that has just been rolled out recently, and it is actually something that is very new. I myself have not tried it yet, but I do see a lot of people doing live, and I think it is a great way to create engagement, get some great connection requests and follows. So I think that is something that you can try as well. You just have to go on LinkedIn, click on go live, and you'll be live. You can create a post about it, and it sends out a notification to all of your followers. I think this is a pretty good way to talk about just the normal Q&A stuff. A lot of people are doing it right now because of the lockdown. So now these were the 5 ways that you can create content on LinkedIn. Now let me actually talk about how I got my post trending on LinkedIn. So I myself made a post about how I see third yearites and fourth yearites in college not able to speak properly in public events. And so I just made that post. I asked people what do they think about it. Again, this is something really important, right? You have to ask people. This is something known as the call to action. So you just write it down at the very end of your post. That what do you think about this particular thing? Is that something that has happened to you too? So I think that is a great way to create engagement on your posts. And again, it is really important for you to stay consistent on LinkedIn. LinkedIn loves when someone continuously posts on LinkedIn. Every single day, if you're posting. I myself did this for continuously like 14-15 days. And then a message popped out to me saying that you are doing an amazing job on LinkedIn. And so the next post that I posted went trending on LinkedIn, and it had some crazy reach. So I mean, I think that is the most important thing that you can take from it. Consistency is very important on LinkedIn. Another really important tip that you can use is to have a really catchy first line of your post on LinkedIn, right? So basically what that means is that you will have to find a way to hook people to your particular post, because if you're writing a long form post that has a good amount of words, say 600 to 700 words, it is really important to grab the person's attention in the first 2-3 lines, because LinkedIn just displays the first 3 lines of your particular post, right? So what I like to do is that I pretty much just write one line in the first, and then I'll take a couple of line breaks, and then I'll talk about the rest of the story, so that people engage more with it, and they comment to it when I have the CTA on it and all that. Alright guys, so I hope you learned something from this video. Again, the really important thing is consistency, and then just sharing your experiences and your stories with as many people as possible on LinkedIn. And yeah, I think that is how you create some really great engaging posts, and that is how you create good content on LinkedIn. I hope you learned something from it. Let me know what was your one biggest takeaway in the comment section below. And yeah, let me know what tactic are you using to create more engagement with your posts and your content on LinkedIn. I'd love to know that as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll be talking about more things that you can do on LinkedIn to maximize your use on LinkedIn. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.